Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me, Action, back here. Really excited to bring you this breakdown analysis today of the Origins intro cinematic. So there's a lot of stuff to cover in this video, and I want you guys to stick around throughout the whole thing so you can absorb as much as you can. So be sure to do that, and let's jump right in. Alright, so we got some basic things to talk about the cinematic intro right off the bat. Now, there's this raspy voice talking. Who is that raspy voice? I believe it is to be Samantha Maxis, and we'll talk about that a little later. I'm sure if you've watched this already, you know why. But other than that, let's just jump right back into this. We have Northern France, 1918. We already knew that, and we have some gameplay footage. Not really too important. We have a church in the background. Not really too important at the moment. And we keep going on, and eventually we get to a point where it has these signs on the wall. It says no man's land, go left, and go left for the pump station 3. So obviously we're going to have some signs pointing to places to go, which is going to be really good for the first couple times that you play the map. It'll help you learn it a little better and a little faster, so that's excellent. Now this is crazy, guys. We have a Dr. Ludwig Maxis face reveal right here, up and close and personal for you. You can pause the screen if you really want to get a good look at him, but it's really cool because it's like, you know, you develop your own image in your head of what he looks like because all we heard is just his voice, and we haven't actually seen him anywhere. So this is kind of surprising to me. He looks like he's in his 50s, maybe a little less, maybe a little more in age-wise, but other than that, this is pretty freaking sweet, and we know that both him and Richthofen worked for the group 9 through 5, and during this time they actually worked together. So in this map, it's going to be very interesting storyline wise. Especially everything we're hearing from this trailer, I guarantee you it's going to be an amazing storyline in this map. And the voice is talking about how they're trying to figure out what this, dark forces are, or they're trying to uncover it. And you can see there's kind of a dig site right here, and there's some ancient stuff going on the walls. I was talking about this in a recent video, but this could be some sort of ancient writing or some sort of symbols that could relate to the Easter egg in some way or fashion, and I'm sure it does in some way. But let's keep going on. Now, I don't know exactly what this is, and I really want to spitball, but I'm trying to get this out as fast as I can to you guys. You can see here there's some sort of device mechanism. I don't know what it is. Is it some sort of teleportation device? It looks like what we may have saw originally in the teaser, but we saw it in a small image. Now, it's kind of up front, and we actually have some detail in it texture-wise, and we really can't tell exactly what it is. So I'm asking you guys, what do you think this is? Do you think it's some sort of crazy device that we'll be using a lot? Do you think it's some sort of trap? Let me know what you think in the comments. Another interesting thing is we have these blue glowing lights everywhere. Now, right here is a good image. It has a bunch of blue glowing orbs or something on this rock. Now, this reminded me of Shino Numa, or, there's some other way of saying that, but I know I say it wrong, but whatever, doesn't matter. And it kind of looks like that 115 rock or meteor that was on that map, and it has blue lights instead of red. So why is that? Why is it blue? Is there some sort of different energy source that Dr. Maxis and Richthofen are looking for? Or is there just something we just don't know about completely? It could be both even. Alright, so this is showing kind of where the dig site is at. I'm assuming you can see those pillars and they have some lights in them, those blue lights. So this definitely has a relation to that rock, I'm assuming, in some way or fashion. Maybe they both share some sort of energy source. I'm not sure. But this does look like it's the dig site. It looks like in the middle there's some sort of thing that is like a pulley system, maybe drawing something up from the middle, like, minerals or whatever. Now, at this point in the trailer, the raspy voice is talking about how they're going to dig something up, and they're not really expecting what that is going to be. Now, that is obviously said in different terms, and I'm kind of rephrasing it, but you guys get the point. This is really where the origins of the storyline begins. It's right in the name of the map, and this incident right here is where the zombie outbreak begins, and then it kind of goes on like a full-on war, and then kind of the vibe that we get from the intro is that everyone dies but our 4 characters, and then they bump into each other, they're aiming guns at each other, and then they just kind of band together and decide to fight the zombies together to survive. Now, at this point in the trailer, I noticed that there are zombies with different colored eyes. Now, that tomb where that zombie just popped out and started ripping off that guy's head, that zombie had a bluish purple eyes, which was more blue, but we go to the zombies running out in the field here, and they have more orangish yellow eyes. So do you think there's some sort of correlation there, or is there, these zombies are going to be fighting against each other as well? What is going on here? I want to hear you guys' thoughts on everything I have to discuss in this video down in the comments, because I really want to hear you guys' thoughts about this. Now, there's a good portion of the video where it just kind of introduces the characters again and their younger form, because we know, our older characters, our original characters in their older form, but this is them in their younger form when they meet for the first time in this map, and it kind of shows them fighting along in this map by themselves, and eventually, towards the end, they kind of meet up and band together, which we'll see in just a moment. You can see here that the trenches are actually a lot bigger than you would imagine. When I think of a trench, I think of, a hole dug in the ground, like, 7 to 8 feet down, and then it's a good like 5 feet wide, or maybe even like 10 feet wide. But you can see here we got a good like 30 feet of space. So this is ridiculous. In the last video breakdown I did, I told you guys that, hey, this is going to be narrow space. You don't want to be in transistors for too long if you don't have to be. But you can see that we actually do have more space than what you would originally imagine. So you can kind of take that into consideration a little bit. Just don't run in there with a whole lot of trains if you don't know where you're going, would probably be a better tip to tell you guys. So each of these characters are just having their own little part of the trailer where they're just acting real badass, killing zombies on their own, and eventually they'll meet up, as I said. But they're doing certain things that we usually wouldn't see in a zombies map. You have Nikolai Belinsky throwing an axe, and then you'll see Takio using his katana. Now, were we actually going to be able to use these melee weapons? Now, that is really hard to say. Now, it is possible that we may be able to do that. I mean, think about it. We had the tomahawk in Mob of the Dead, and we've had the Bowie knife. So, I mean, it definitely makes sense that we would be able to have some sort of melee weapon like the katana and the axe. And the axe actually relates to Nikolai Belinsky's backstory, which if you watch my character bio, you would know a little bit about that. But other than that, just diving right back into this is just showing off some of the gameplay features of the map. If you kind of look around them, I'm playing this in slow motion for you guys so you guys can see that. But other than that, this is just the introduction of the characters. So this is an epic moment in Call of Duty history. This is where our 4 characters originally meet, but you can see 3 here, and they're just pointing guns at each other like, hopefully you don't shoot me, hopefully I shoot you before you shoot me, having that kind of war mentality. And they see something in the corner of their eye, they look, and they say Dr. Edward Richthofen sawing off someone's head, or at least the top of their head. He's, got him tied to a table, and he's doing experiments on him. He's doing some sort of dissection. Who knows what he's doing? We're going to have to wait until the map comes out and figure out what he was actually doing there, what he was trying to achieve by doing this, or maybe he was doing it for fun because he's so freaking insane. And then at the very end, you can see zombies are starting to attack them, so they band together, and they're like, okay, well, apparently we're going to be fighting with each other from now on. And then they look up, and they see this 1,000-foot-tall robot about to step on them, and they all dive out of the way. So that's how they met. That is absolutely mind-blowing, and I cannot believe this is actually how they met, like literally just like this. This is absolutely epic. Another thing that's pretty epic is right at the end, you have this voice, this raspy voice saying that, hey, I'm Samantha, and I'm going to tell you how this really began. Now that just really gets me hyped up for this map. Hopefully you guys are excited as I am. I am absolutely I can't even fathom, I can't even like describe like how excited I am for this map. This is the most excited I've been in a long time. Hopefully Treyarch, makes everything smooth. They make everything really nice so it has a good replayability to it. And if you guys haven't seen other videos that I put out about this map, I will have it on the screen for you so you can click on those. I got one in the middle and the left and right. Just click that image to be brought right to that video. And other than that, thank you guys for watching this video today. Don't forget to click the like button down below to support this video. Thank you for watching today, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Yeah.